do is I'm going to go into a previous game that I had run up the numbers on. Got 855 days. Died 4 times. And it's in July. And this game was completely played at 365 days a year, and only revenge attacks. I'm going to go ahead and go into here. I just kind of want to tour the base a little bit. So I'll chop all that out, right? So this is the workroom here. This is where everything happens. I do most of the crafting in this area. I'll kind of point this. This is storage for extra items. This big storage here is where I keep most of the crafting goods. As you can see, most everything that you would use for crafting is in here. Probably put that steak away. Wood burner, it's running. Summertime, usually won't run it all summer long. Don't need the ash. We're running at 20,000 power, and we are now at about 15,000. We have a bit of extra mass, and kind of take a look at the base so that you can understand how this happens instead of just having your base 100. And ammo and other ammo things here, food up there, what we can put up here anymore. Things perish now, so we have some fiber up here, wood and other things. This is where we keep biofuel. This is just a regular storage container. It's actually located in the floor below this one, but using a foundation piece, I was able to put the crate on the foundation piece and have it just appear slightly above the floor here, so that I can get into it from this floor. And it does not interfere with free movement, which is the most important thing. Here's the lathe. Here's the workbench. And then there's a crate down here. And the mass items here. This is where we keep things that we can throw in there. There's not much in there right now. This. And 4 refrigerators. This is for meals and some of the meats that we haven't cooked yet. This is for cooked meats, fish, and lastly, the vegetables. Air conditioner, if needed, is right here. So everything is pretty handy right through here. And we have an elevator. It goes... Well, I should say one last thing. So there's the switch for the floodlights. There's a bunch of those around the base, quite a number of them. We're going to go up first. There's not much to really see up here, so this is a small living room. Here's the door to the small deck over here. Door over here will take you into the bedroom area. Bed, crate with a whole bunch of goodies in here. If you get killed, you can grab a bunch of stuff and head on out. You go up another floor. This is an outdoor space, living space. There's a crate over there. I'll head over there in a minute. And then one more up. You can get to this place up here. This is actually a really good shooting spot because most of my enemies are that direction. There's one back behind that building there. That's my building. But behind there, there's Bravo, Alpha, And then back farther there probably is Charlie. I have a building. I have a forward operating base for all of them. Alright, let's just go down. Swim ashore. Maybe grab this case while I'm over here. A few things. Okay. I'll go back up here for a sec. There's a lot to see here. This is where we do the refining. There is a heater down here. And this is where all of the storage is for the power. There's also some storage down here. And mass is up around this. And this is a building that I added late onto the system. I had to add it underneath, which was kind of challenging, but it worked just fine. Out this door, you can go to the fishing dock, and the planting beds are over there. We'll go over there in a second. We'll run over here to the shoreline. There's a way to get into the water from here. And through this door, there's a small living room. And another switch to turn on the floodlights. Because sometimes if you're being chased and you need floodlights, you just come in here and turn the floodlights on. There's lights all over the place outside. It's very expensive to run the lights here. There's another case. You gonna let me have this or not? I don't think you will. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna run back up through here. We used to have solar panels and wind turbines in the lake over here. But, you know, considering that the enemies are all that direction, they were getting hit really bad, so I moved them. This is where the dive stuff is, and the fishing stuff. And there's a fire burner here, wood burner. Out here, seeds. And there's water, there's potassium, ash, and feces. These are all lit, so they can actually produce crops in about, 3 days, I think. This is kind of interesting. So you start here by putting them in this way, and anytime you get 8 seeds, you spring it out into a what do you call this? A cell of its own, and then you just work your way across this way. Like this one, I'll need. Well, you see, I'm completely full up, so it doesn't matter. But if I didn't have this one here, when I got this one to 9, I would break out 8 of them and put it here, and I would have 1 here and then just rebuild it. Once you get to the point where you've got 8 all the way across, or 9 and 8, then this one just keeps building up until it gets to 100, which is the number of seeds you can have, and then you just move them into this one. But when you're actually going to put seeds into the bin or into the planters, you just grab a row of these, and then just, if you've got lots of seeds like here, you can just rebuild back to get 8 in each of them. Anyway, that's how that works. Yeah, you see there's these switches everywhere. Getting out of here, it's kind of hot. Yeah, we've seen all of that. And let's get out of here. This gets me to shore. This was built really early on in the game. to get me to shore from my little island that sits over there. I've got 4 of these. Each one is doing its own thing. 4 animal housing. None of them are operating at this point. And this is the elevator building. I'm going to go up. There's a platform halfway up. There's a small living room here, where you can kind of see everything around us. And then you can go up to the top. And there's a refrigerator that's not operational. This is just in case. We turn this, or I'll turn this one on. You know, when I've got when I'm out hunting and I don't want to run into the main building, I just happen to be passing through here and I want to drop off a bunch of meats and stuff. I can drop it off there, turn it on. But it's used just for, temporary storage. Here's the solar arrays and the wind turbines. And when with this many wind turbines, when a storm blows through, you can turn on the mass fabricator and just go ahead and run this thing through the storm. That's the main base. That's how that all works. I said normally I will run through this route and do most of my looting through here. I'm not actually going to do a lot of looting here. I'm going to try to get through and show a few assets off here. That's right. There's a bear that way. Well, this ain't gonna be any fun, is it? How about if I just run past you? You're not gonna bite me. Here's a grub tree. There's a crate right over there. Is he too lazy to even chase? Yeah. He stopped. There's another one, 85 over there. I'm not going to bother with that crate. This isn't really a standard looting day anyway. There's one of my buildings. This is just a small building I use when I'm over here looting, if I need to drop stuff off, because there is a lock crate over here. Sometimes I just have too much stuff. This is really a good looting area normally. And within this area, lock crates do appear. I'm not sure, but it seems like they don't appear quite as often as they used to be when they built the new area in. Could be wrong about that though. That wasn't very long ago that happened. Okay, this is a small building. There's not much in it. You can get up on the roof here to scout out the area some. But this building doesn't really have much purpose. All right. Here's a bear and what appears to be a wolf. So if I were going to try to get by them and into the new area, I would be heading off that direction and around and over that mountain over there. I don't think I'm going to do that though. Let's head back this way. Looks like a box. Take it. I'm not going to spend much time here. If I scoured around here all day, I would probably find a lock crate, probably. Look at that, 45 nails. Oh dear. Really? That other one isn't gonna make me shoot him. Nah. Okay. There's no lock crates in this area. That zone ends about at that point there. Okay, I've got animals down here someplace, but I think I can get through here. Okay, back in the house. Out the back door. Oops. Alright. I'm just gonna swim over here. There's a bear over there. Usually I can get on board if I know where they're at. I can come over to this little beach over here. Probably want to get my shotgun out though. Whoops. Come on, don't. What, am I stuck here? Uh-oh. Shoot, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the water. How can that be? Because I switched weapons and I got hung here. This is crazy. Okay. Am I gonna? Oh, look at that! I'm underwater now. I gotta get out. Exit to menu. And try to get back in again. And hopefully this will release me. If it doesn't, I could end up having to respawn in my bed, right? I've never had that happen before. Interesting. There we go. I do want my shotgun though. Okay. There's my forward operating base there for the Alpha camp. And this is my forward operating base over here for Bravo. Let's go ahead and jump up on shore. Hopefully that bear won't be a problem. Yeah. This is Bravo camp. I've hit them more than anybody. I don't think I've hit Alpha. Yeah, I've never hit Alpha. And there's the fortress base right over there. I have an FOB over here, and I got this one's FOB is right there. And this one's right here. Now they're gonna watch me because they know that I'm dangerous. Hey guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, none of these little these bases over FOBs and stuff are all that interesting. Get back. End this because this was thought I'd better make this video because I'm thinking about doing episodes, and you know I'm not gonna do just one. You know, when I do these daily episodes that appear on YouTube, I usually do a whole batch of them because there's no way I can just sit down and play a single day. It just wouldn't be something I'd want to do. But in order to make sure the OBS and Audacity, which are two programs I use, are functioning properly, I thought I'd better run this particular episode first. Okay, looks good. I'll go back upstairs. Goes up on the roof. And here's where I usually park for the night when I'm in the main base. I said other bases. I've got one in the new area. It's over by the fence to the south, fairly close to the fence to the south. And I've got, like I said, I got these 3 bases. I got like 4 cougar bases, up to this side. This was all before the new addition. And you've seen the one that was down on the beach down there. That was just a base just because I loot that area constantly, so I wanted to have a base down there. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do, all I wanted to share. So bye-bye. It's hot in here.